Hello, how is everyone? How are we doing today? I had a pretty okay day. I biked to work. I survived the bike to and from work. What else? Hmm, I, my associate teacher came back from vacation this afternoon, so that was nice. Had a good meeting with my advisor, which was nice. Kind of laid some stuff out for the next several semesters to kind of see how things are going and see which way we're going with my program. It was all just kind of nice. And then I had therapy, which was also like okay. That therapy, just the best. I don't know. It was mostly me just talking about my current like stuff going on, um, which was nice. So yes, hello everyone. We're going to be playing the game soon. But everyone first appreciate this amazing shirt I just got from Target. uh, I love it. Dr. Husband is not a huge fan of it. I don't care. I like it. It reminds me of shirts my dad wore in the 90s. So, that's what matters. Thank you. I'm glad you understand. He says it. I look like I've stepped out uh, of a children's TV program in the 90s as like the presenter. And to be honest, like that's my vibe. I don't know if like I mean he understands that's my vibe, but it's just funny. Um hmm, yeah. So otherwise that's been my day. My day's been pretty just chill. Love that for me. I did end up leaving work late again today, but that's because a child fell asleep on my lap. So I was like, well, I gotta wait until he's like asleep before I can move. Um, because otherwise he was just gonna wake up and then what was the point? Um, so, oh, tippity pop. Um, Hi Nancy, how's it going? Come up and say hi to the people. She wants to get on my lap unless I'm streaming. The lights? What is it? I want to be on my lap at all times unless when I'm at work, every time I sit down there's a child on my lap, and when I'm at home, every time I sit down there's a Nancy on my lap. So, like no matter where I'm going, I have a creature on my lap. Yes, you're very cute. You're very pretty. Like, is in the way. Here we go. Hi. Yes. Tomorrow is Nancy Drew's 93rd birthday, and I would like to wish everyone a good, maybe news on game 34 day tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe we get some kind of teaser trailer. Maybe. I still want I still want an explanation for you've been hacked. I still want that explanation. It was also your mother's birthday, and you're mad because she shares a birthday with Nancy. Valid thing to be mad about. My mother shares a birthday with, um, I'm pretty sure Mexican Independence Day. So I share a birthday with Sylvia Plath and Teddy Roosevelt. So I really hit the jackpot on like birthday mates, you know? On apparently just people born on my birthday. We got lots of personality to us. You know? We do not like my mother. Your brother shares birthday with Haley Williams. You share birthday with Chris Brown. I'm sorry. Hey, Ariana shares birthday with Thomas Edison, so she's also mad about that. Maybe? Maybe I'm misremembering the person it was. But I know mine. And also, like, so many people when I was younger had the same birthday as me. Very weird feeling. Especially when no one shares my name and then you have like a bunch of people with your same birthday. How weird is that? Well, apparently, it's because I'm born, you know, 8.5 months after Valentine's Day. So, you know, unsurprising that there are a bunch of people born around my birthday. you know, but all your family members have birthdays shared with actual cool people. Yeah, it happens. Oh well, that makes your birthday special just for you. Okay, let's try and get this game open. See if it works for me today. It worked yesterday. Run it as an administrator for no reason whatsoever. Because DXWND is just like that. And then I have to run it not from DXWND. I have to have DXWND open for it to window, but I can't run it from there, otherwise I get an error. I have to run it from the shortcut or just through Steam, and then it works. That's why when people are like, hey, Rissa, help me troubleshoot DXWND, I'm like, I don't know how to do that for you because it is literally a possessed program. Like, truly, as far as I'm concerned, this program is possessed. Just adjusting the size of the window before I try to go over. Go. Almost perfect. Go. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Give Wood Doctor a call. Thank you, Past Rissa. Let's give Wood Doctor a call. Perfect. She's right there.
This is Dr. Predovicu.
Hi, my name is Nancy
Predovicu?
Drew, and I'd like some help identifying this piece of wood I found.
I'd be happy to assist. Do you have our mailing address?
Well, that's the problem. I don't have time to send it to you. Would it be possible to identify it over the phone?
Certainly. Just hold it up to the phone for a couple of seconds and I'll take a reading. I'm kidding, of course. I usually don't do this over the phone, but I'll give it a try. You will, however, need to take a look at your sample under a microscope.
Oops, I better go do that. I'll call you right back. One slice of wood. One glass slide.
Nancy just uses a razor blade.
There. This is gonna look so cool under the microscope. Let's have a look.
Okay. See, you share a birthday with
Irina
Karl
Predovicu
Marx. There you
speaking.
go.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew again. I've got the sample all ready.
All right, we'll get started. Where did you find this wood?
It's a piece of driftwood, probably used for a crate.
Is the wood sample black, brown, or yellow?
Brownish.
Brown or brown reddish?
I've never understood brown reddish.
Brown reddish.
Does the sample have many holes, just a couple, or none at all?
Many.
And are there some holes that are big and some that are small, or are they all the same size?
They're all the same size.
Okay, and the holes are really, really tiny, right?
No, they're pretty sizable.
Then you've got a tropical hardwood. I was assuming the sample was a North American wood. All right. Are there any distinguishable horizontal lines on the sample?
Yes, there are horizontal lines.
If this wood is used for crating, then it's probably Luan. It's fairly common in plywood, but it's a rainforest timber, so it's declining in popularity.
Luan, all right. Thanks for your help.
Glad to have been of service.
Good to remember how this goes. Okay, Casey. I got your wood.
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I called before. About the driftwood?
Never heard of you. Now, if you'd have said Nancy Drew...
Yes, that's me, Nancy Drew. Katie Firestone's friend.
Ghostbusters,
So
what do you
kind of
want?
wood are we talking about here, Nancy?
Luan.
Well, if that driftwood did come from a cargo container that's part of a shipwreck,
It's
there's a
both.
good chance I can figure out which one. Call me back in an hour or so.
You can identify a ship by what its cargo containers are made out of?
Ever since the hobo spider got into the U.S. by laying eggs in the wood crating of ships coming from Europe, the feds have made sure that cargo ships keep real careful records. Of course, I'll be taking things like tides, currents, weather conditions, proximity to Snake Horse Harbor. I'll be taking all those factors into consideration too.
I really appreciate your doing this for me, Casey.
And well, you should.
Yes, I've decided Dr. Breluichu is Henry Blele's mother and also the werewolf lady. I don't remember her name. Okay, am I allowed to go in there now? Or can I not go in there until after everything is done? Because everything else has been done. I don't care about that. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Whale World. Yeah, they all have the same picture. So it is canon. They're just the same person. Or they're triplets. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. And
Maritime Library, this is Casey.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. Any luck finding what shipwreck that piece of driftwood came from?
Sorry, can't talk now. I'm waiting for a real important call from Nancy Drew.
Casey, that's me. I'm Nancy Drew.
Oh, then I got some good news.
You know the name of the shipwreck?
The SS Whitechapel Dawn sank 5 years ago right there in the channel outside Snake Horse Harbor, about a mile and a half due northwest of the lighthouse.
Really?
I hear that channel up there's been pretty busy, what with that orphaned whale messing things up for the fishermen and all. Anyway, everything fits except one thing.
I knew it was too good to be true.
The Whitechapel Dawn went down in deep water. Real deep water. Too deep for currents to be carrying debris up from it. Just not possible.
Could a recent storm have churned things up down there?
I've been doing this type of research for 20 years, young lady. When I say something's not possible, it's not possible.
Yet somehow a piece of wood from it washed ashore. What kind of ship was the Whitechapel Dawn?
It was just a regular old freighter bound for San Francisco from Vancouver, British Columbia. Nothing unusual about it if you don't count the rumors.
What?
the rumors.
How about the smuggling?
The ship was smuggling something?
If you don't
After
count
it
the
sank,
rumors.
some crew members said there was something unusual about the cargo it had been carrying, that's all. No specifics, just rumors.
Why did the ship sink?
Official cause was foul weather. But whenever a boat goes down in those parts, they always unofficially blame it on Oh, what do they call that sea serpent up there?
Caddy?
No thanks. Caddy! That's what they call it!
What is he
Caddy!
hearing?
Anyway, this has been fun, young lady, but I need to get back to work. By the way, I just got done emailing you something.
What?
I said, I just got done emailing you something.
Great, thanks. Well, goodbye, Casey.
Goodbye, Caddy.
I certainly hope he doesn't operate heavy machinery.
Nancy, you are being... I've never had that happen before. I love that for me.
There's some kind of symbols on those
Okay,
sails.
trident, cross, upside down star. I'm trying to do this without using my notebook, and I think it's gonna have to work. I've gone this far for the most part. So, trident, cross, star. Like, he's competent enough to email. I think she's just being ageist. Ableist? I don't know. Rude is what she's being. What was it? Okay. I hate that I have to undo this lock and undo that every single time. Okay. Trident. And then it was cross. And then it was upside down star. Oh. There's no upside down star. There we go. I did the thing. It's fine.
I wonder where that goes to.
Well, time to find out. I hate that I can't keep going that way. I thought I could before. It's so confusing to me. I hate that. I just went back and forth a bunch. You know, what I didn't do is... Here, I'm gonna go see if I can trigger the fish situation by talking to Holt about the fish. And then going to see if it's been melted, and then talking to Katie about it. I wonder if that would work.
You again?
I'm sorry for trespassing like that.
I haven't talked to him in
So what do you
so
want?
long.
I'm pretty sure I saw a couple of dead Atlantic herring on the beach earlier today. Is that possible?
Nope. You may have seen Pacific herring, but not Atlantic herring. No way.
But they matched the picture I saw on that postcard over there perfectly.
Because Atlantic herring are found only in the Atlantic. Trust me, I spent 5 years fishing for them. We'd catch them by the hundreds, freeze them, and sell them to aquariums and such.
To aquariums? You mean to feed to other fish? Or to sea mammals?
Of course. What else would they do with them? Bring them back to life and put them on exhibit? Look, I don't know how it is where you're from, but up here, seeing 2 dead fish on a beach isn't exactly front page news. Let it go.
See you around.
Excuse you,
whatever.
Elsa. I do not let anything go. I am Nancy Drew. I am a terrier.
Where's all this water coming from? What is that smell?
There we go.
Yuck.
Now, what did Casey send us? I'm just like taking my time because we're about to finish the game. Kind of a stained glass art freak. Across this. Oh my gosh. Sir. Ugh.
The
Wowee!
hot kettle was originally called the Royal Flush Saloon.
Oh, this is
Interesting.
so late for that. Thank you. I finished that forever ago. Hey, Katie.
What's up?
Man.
See you in a bit.
Be careful out there. What's up?
Jenna Devlin said some of the things that were stolen from
Sure,
her
why
back
not?
room in that burglary were boat parts she'd bought at Save King.
And
Do a lot of people around here buy boat parts from Save King?
everyone around here shops at Save King for boat parts and practically everything else. Any other questions?
Are you
Any
aware
other
that there's a whole lot of
questions?
fish going bad in your freezer?
Of course I am. Whoever tore up my engine damaged my wiring too. Refrigerators out, freezers out, TVs out.
It's herring, if I'm not mistaken. The same kind of fish orcas in captivity are fed.
All right. I've been feeding the orca okay, but I'm not the only one. I can't afford to feed her much, and there's not enough natural fish in the channel for her to exist on, yet she's doing fine. Which means someone else is feeding her too. You know, this is not a good time for me to be trying to entertain a house guest. How about a rain check?
No problem. I understand.
As soon as I get this fixed, I'll take you to the mainland so you can catch a flight back to River Heights. I'm sorry, Nancy.
Yeah, okay. I just wanted to get that out of the way. I very rarely spend the time to actually finish that storyline, so I figured it was fun. Nope, I did it again. There we go. And into the hole we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh! I said, oh my god, at work today, and one of the little children goes, you said a bad word.
Someone's trained her. She's not wild at all. Maybe she wants to play catch.
Maybe you should do other things.
That piece of driftwood I found must have come from a container just like this one.
I'm sorry. This is just so funny to me. It's just new Flowtech material for improved breathability and rugged durability.
Firestone.
This must belong to Katie. Okay, well,
Bye.
bye-bye. well, let's go to endgame, I guess.
Hello?
Hi, Nance. We're bored silly here, so we thought we'd give you a call. What's going on?
Great timing, you guys. You will not believe what I just discovered.
What? Tell us.
For one thing, that orca that's been causing all the trouble around here, it's not
Hi,
wild at all.
Sylvanas.
It's been trained.
Pretty
How do you
girl.
know?
Because I played fetch with it. I
Look at the
tossed something
desk.
into the water, and it would use its head to kind of bonk it
What a
back
pretty
to me.
girl.
Maybe it just picked that up on its own.
No, see, I found this hidden sea cave.
Yeah,
And in it was this
maybe
harness type
the
thing,
Firestone
like
is actually the
military
auto
uses on
company.
the orcas that it trains.
You don't
What
know?
do you think it's been trained for?
I don't care.
In the cave, there were also some cargo containers.
Hi,
They
Nancy.
were from the White
Both cats
Ship
are
of
under the
Dawn.
desk, actually.
Somebody trained the orca to retrieve containers from
Hi.
that shipwreck.
What's up,
Casey,
Fuzzy?
the librarian, did say the ship could have been smuggling something.
Wuzzy?
And people don't
Yeah?
usually bother smuggling something unless it's valuable.
Who trained it? That's what I want to know.
That's what I want to
In that
know.
hidden sea cave, I came across something else.
What?
A pair of work gloves. They had Katie's name on them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Katie's
gosh.
Behind all this?
Not necessarily. Those gloves may have been stolen from her.
Have you asked her about them?
Not yet. I'm
You
on
guys
my way
called
to
me
do
while I
that
was
right
kayaking.
now.
Well, get going and let us know what she says as soon as she says it.
I will. Katie's gone.
Uh-oh. Hi, ma'am. Just jumping up onto the desk? Excuse you. Hi. What's up? Feisty. You know what? Let's
Hang
also
on,
talk.
I'll be right with you.
Oh, or not.
You again?
I need a favor. I need you to take me out on your boat.
Right now? What for?
Well, it's a long story, but Katie Firestone may or may not be involved in something illegal.
I'm not taking my boat out now. It's almost dark. Just call the Coast Guard.
They won't do anything. I don't have proof.
Look, I'm not going anywhere. And if you know what's good for you, neither are you. Just forget it.
I heard everything you told Holt. Believe me, there's nothing I'd like better than to help you get the goods on Ms. High and Mighty. But I got a cafe to run. Try Andy Jason.
But I got a cafe to run. You don't even have a boat. I was just trying to talk to you about maybe the weird storyline with your family. But I guess that boat has sailed. Pun intended. Oh, its ship has sailed. You know what I mean. You know what? I ruined my own pun.
Hi, Nancy.
I was hoping you could help me.
I was just about to close up shop, but what do you need?
It turns out that Katie's been feeding the orca.
You're kidding me.
I'd really like to talk to her about that and some other stuff, but she and her boat are gone, although I have an idea where she went.
And you'd like me to give you a ride?
Me and my kayak?
Kayak? Are you nuts? It'll be dark in 10 minutes. And what about the fog?
I've got all the equipment I need to be safe.
Oh, man.
Man, you've got me so curious. There's no way I can say no.
You just got yourself a boat ride. Be careful. I'll be waiting right here.
Sure you will. Sure you will. Okay, I hate this end game. Too stressful. I hate it. I don't even know why it's so stressful. Like,
Whale's making her final dive. Good. The launch just brought in the last of the stuff that was stored in the sea cave. Another hour, and we'll be out of here.
If the crew sees me, I'm done for.
What are you eating?
Beef jerky. Liberated it from that camping supply place. Want some?
Still can't believe you robbed those places.
Still can't
The
believe you
boss was
robbed
fit to be
those
tied,
places.
Especially after you hit that cafe.
Having that tunnel with all those trap doors and nobody suspecting a thing? It was like being a kid with a key to the candy store. I couldn't help myself.
Wonder what's in those. Those look like animal furs.
Hey, no snoozing. Boss says
Boss
this
says
Nancy
this
Drew
Drew
person
person's a real troublemaker.
Like she's gonna show up out here.
I'm just telling you what the boss told me.
Keep your eyes open.
I don't know if I've played this game enough, guys.
Where'd you put the notebook?
Boss has it.
Nice of Hilda Nutjob to leave it behind like that, huh?
Couldn't have pulled this off without it, that's for sure.
That's such loud splashing for
Must
no
be the
reason.
orca I saw before.
I apologize. Okay, the most dramatic and extra ending of any of the games. Really. Are we ready? Are we ready for the drama? The absolute just peak Nancy Drew ending here. Makes no sense. Dramatic for no reason. We love to see it.
Katie? Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh!
Nancy, I was afraid no one would ever find me.
What happened? How did you get here?
I fixed my boat and went right out to check on the whale, only the fog was rolling in and it was getting dark. Then I finally saw her, only she was being fed by some men in an outboard. They were putting some sort of harness on her. When they saw me, they rammed my boat, then grabbed me, tied me up, and brought me here. I don't know what's going on.
I think I do. They're using the whale to bring up smuggled cargo from a shipwreck.
Shh! Listen. Someone's coming! Hide! Hide!
Sorry about how loud it is.
Well, Katie, you'll be happy to know that your friend Nancy will be joining us any minute. Hey, how'd you get that gag off? Well, it appears she's already here. All right, where are you? Nancy!
If I could make it back to my kayak, I could go get help.
Suddenly quiet.
Somebody stop her!
Oh no!
Okay.
I'm trapped!
Well, what do we have
Time to
here?
just throw
I
it to
knew
the
it was you
orca.
all along. And I told Holt and Jenna, if anything happens to me, they'll know you did it.
Nice try. But I can smell a bluff a mile away. You're about to become the victim of an unfortunate kayaking accident. Or maybe I'll tell my customers that the snake horse got you. Yeah, that's what I'll do. What did you do that for? Say goodnight, Nancy.
It's just me being my zany self.
Nuts.
Aw, nuts.
Way to go, buddy!
Yep, yep, yep. Thanks, Holt. I always hate when you have to quickly find a hiding spot. I can't click fast enough.
Dear Ned, I've
Yeah.
gotta hand it to Andy Jason. The plan he cooked
I gotta
up
hand it to the
recover
bad guy.
smuggled animal furs was a darn
No,
good
it
one.
wasn't.
First,
It was
he
a
got
bad
himself an
plan.
orca that the
It was
Russians
just
had trained for
bad.
covert military operations.
How did
Then
he
made
get
it look like
a
the whale
Russian
was an
orca?
orphan, so he could hide her in plain sight while she did his dirty work at night. Then he and his henchmen disabled Katie's boat to keep her out of their way. They needed work gloves, so they stole hers. In fact, Andy's henchmen couldn't resist using the tunnel they'd found out about in Hilda's notebook to steal practically everything they could get their hands on. But now Andy and his buddies are in jail. Jenna is serving more clam chowder than ever. Katie is planning to vote for Holt after all. The orca
What?
is getting along great with a local pod and is rapidly losing interest in...
What on earth is this article from this newspaper? What is this article? Honestly, what the fuck? Why is Jenna included in this at all? This makes no sense. Terrible newspaper clipping. Hate it.
Humans, and I'm back on the ferry headed home. See you soon, Nancy. P.S.
Whatever.
Just before I left, I saw something appear, then quickly disappear in the channel by Katie's boat. She said it was just a log, but I'm pretty sure it was you-know-who saying goodbye.
Local cafe owner unaffected. What do we get? We're finding an Easter egg. We found both. Okay, and then we get to hear about the next one.
Hey, fellow detective, ever been to a ranch? I haven't, but I've been invited to one. It's in Arizona, and it's called Shadow Ranch, and I can't wait to go. You're invited too, but I should probably warn you, it could be a little dangerous.
Is this the only time Nancy talks to us in a... Secret of Shadow Ranch. Very excited, because that's my favorite game that we're going to be playing next. Beautiful, beautiful. So that's the game. We finished it. Yeah, no, yep, that's the game. It takes me 3 hours to play. Because I've played it so many times. I don't even need to write things down. It would have taken us longer if I'd done the full, like, nun situation, cairns, all of those things, but nope. She does often say, join me on my next case, yeah. But I feel like that's the only one where she's just like, hey, other sleuths. But, I don't know. Weird. Yeah. So, there's the game.